Welcome, folks. Thank you for checking us out for the Snowfall pilot. It's FX. Stay tuned for all the discussions and more.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
At about noon, just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. I gotta get drunk before the day begins, before my mother starts bitching about my friends. About to go and damn near went blind. Young niggas at the pad throwing up gang signs.
Yeah, you want to let it in about a little bit?
I want to say something.
When he go say something, I was like,
Hey, importing my weapon. Just as I thought the fools kept stepping. All right, yo, we got to cut that. Let's get into the after show.
Hey.
Yeah.
First up, my name's Emmanuel Wright. You can find me on all social medias at DearVits. On Twitter, I'm DearVitsSpits.
What's up, y'all? It's Porchia Carter. You can find me on all social media at Porchia Carter, except Instagram is underscore in between the Portia and the Carter. But that's me.
Hey guys, I'm Chelsea Stark Jones. You can find me on Twitter at the LB Playbook, on Instagram at C_S Jones.
And you guys can find me on Twitter. I'm DeAnjilo. Hit me up on Twitter at DeAnjilo TV and at DeAnjilo on Instagram. I'm gonna let y'all know that Portia's probably gonna be your favorite person ever. I already know her for like 10 to 15 minutes and I already like her. So y'all just be ready. She about to bring it. Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
She's ready.
I'm about to really
Go ahead and get your air high five.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I just want y'all to know he doing me like that because it's my first time. I ain't nervous or nothing, but I was a little nervous, you know.
All right, well now we're here.
Yeah.
Let's start it off with the beginning of the episode. We see an ice cream truck. We see some little hoodlums robbing Big Worm's uncle for some chili Fritos. How y'all feel about that?
It was cute. It really set the scene, like all the palm trees and like the royal. Like I'm from California. It made me feel proud.
Right.
Like I was like, yes.
Yeah, I'm not from California, so seeing all that was a good sight because and I'm from Detroit and we don't have that. But
From the D.
that beginning scene, it kind of made me feel like the character wasn't going to be who he is now. Like
That's true.
because he snatched them little kids up and he like, no, y'all gonna get this man his candy back. You know, he was playing Captain. You know, save the neighborhood.
He was a rent-a-cop out there.
Right, and it was like, dang, like he out here, he a good guy.
Yeah.
But
Ghetto
sure.
Jackson 5. That's what his homie told him.
That's a good point. I think that's a good point because like it's not that he's bad, but like he just seems really complicated and mysterious. So I think that first scene really just set the scene for like it's the 80s, it's Compton, you know what I mean? It's hot, it's the summertime. So I just really felt like I was in that moment from that first scene.
And the soundtrack, it just comes out.
It was popping.
You know,
Oh,
it was
God.
popping.
I was dancing as I was watching.
I was feeling it. I was really into
I'm
it.
always dancing, so it got me.
It worked.
All right. So after the first scene, it cuts directly to Franklin watching Oso get the smackdown for some white boy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the white boy was named. Do y'all know?
Nah, we didn't see him after that. He won, and that
The
was
Great
it.
White Hope. Oso. Franklin's a better too. He lost some money during that match. And he still didn't care about that. He lost money and then instantly was
because
like...
also his favorite man. He
Yeah.
was like,
He got an
also, I need
autograph
an
with him.
autograph.
Yeah. Also was
Like,
confused. He was like, "You sure?"
He's like, yeah, you sure you know I lost?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I just got my butt beat. You want an autograph?
And also living in a truck. I mean, we skipping ahead with that.
Oh,
comment.
yeah.
He's
That was
sleeping in the
him.
truck.
That was
Yeah.
it was.
Dang, that's
it was
sad.
kind of
Homeless
weird, like
also.
an interesting way to introduce some characters that I still know nothing about.
Yeah, we
don't
have
know
a lot
much
to
about
find
them.
out.
Yeah.
I would say that I enjoyed Franklin's friends,
They were
Cat and
fun.
Leon.
Yeah.
Even the other. I feel like they just have really big personalities, and I have friends like that, so it's just funny just to like
Just to see it on
those
screen.
interactions.
Man,
yeah.
Leon crazy. But he funny though. He
crazy.
funny though.
He just got out of juvie too. That's a good point to
bring up.
Yeah.
you know, he just got out of
So
juvie.
he don't mind going back.
Well,
Based on that bus scene, how you gonna be the only two black people on the bus and you acting a fool?
but you know that kid.
Right.
Like even today, you find him on the metro.
Like, bruh, come on,
He
bro.
got a speaker. He blasting.
Somebody should have turned the music down and
I'm
you
just
turned
trying to
it
get home
all the
safely.
way up.
You like trying to get me shot up by some white folks.
I was on the metro the other day going to Long Beach, and this homie was playing some ballerina music, like straight up blasting
They
it.
don't be caring on the metro.
Like it was nothing. He had a ring pop. He was looking at. I was like, "Who is this cat?" At first, I was like, "Is
Did
he
you ask him to
homeless?"
turn it down?
No, I immediately stood up and walked to the back. And like this white chick noticed it and was just like, "Oh, I should do the same thing."
Wow.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy though. But yeah, Oso lost. Franklin got the autograph. And what you think Oso's into though with the whole family thing? You know, he was talking to.
He seems like he's like the hitman or something like that. Like,
Okay.
you know?
Collector.
Yeah.
He's collecting the money for people who owe on the drugs or something like that. That's what I got from him.
Yeah, because you know she hit him with the "we gotta trust you" charge, and I don't even know what it was that he's doing just yet. But I do know she said when you see this money in your trunk, you gonna want to run the other way. So I'm like, it gotta be a lot of money, you know.
I also think he's in debt to them. Like I think that they were betting money on him to win that fight
or something like that. Yeah.
Or something like that. You know.
That's a really good
point,
assumption.
yeah.
We gonna have to find that out, but I like that.
So if Oso was winning, he wouldn't have to do this other stuff.
You think that's what it is?
Wow.
I think that's what it is.
I mean, he did look a little distraught, you know.
He's just distant in general.
Yeah. Something's off
I
there.
went down the wrong path. Also needs to go work out with Jerome.
Jerome was getting.
Jerome
might
out
be my
here.
favorite. Him and Louis, they might be my favorite characters so far.
Jerome out here getting buff.
But they are goals, guys.
Yeah,
Are they goals? Wow, all right.
You talking about Pedro and
No, Jerome and Louis.
Jerome is
Louis.
Jerome, the black
Uncle
dude.
Jerome.
Yeah, the one
With
she
the
beat up.
perm.
Look, that is not my
Getting turned
goal.
on.
That is not goals.
First of all, Louis was like,
That's all I kept thinking about. I had to say that.
Louis was like, that's what you get for messing with her without me. Like, what?
Fucking her without me. I'm like,
what?
Yeah, what kind of
Why did you want to be a part of that? And why are you okay with your husband being a part of it? Like, what?
Because they thugs. They really in the streets like that.
But I'm saying though,
If
like,
you gonna work hard, you gonna play hard. And at least it's open. Like
hey,
they
was she a
talking
little strung
about
out though? Was she?
She seems like she's on something.
Who you think, Louis?
Yeah, she a little strung out, ain't she?
Probably.
Yeah,
probably.
She was sitting on the couch chilling. Look,
She
homeboy
was
story. Franklin was there like she still ain't got no job.
Hey, I can't. Though the scene though where he's like she's beating her ass and he's like,
I'm turned on by that.
Wild shit. That's wild to me.
That was great. That
She
was
probably
fun.
chokes him out in the bedroom.
Definitely.
Definitely.
That is not okay.
What you mean that's not okay?
I don't think. I think her, you know, beating up someone else is what turns him on. I don't think she should be choking him. I don't think he.
No, he probably like that.
I don't think so.
It works on your neck muscles.
Some
you know, like
guys
all
are in
this.
it. Some guys are into that.
That's how Mike Tyson got so good.
Good night. I'm not about to play with you.
All right, so after that scene where Oso gets smacked, it cuts to some white boys having fun. Some white boys. I call them.
They had too much fun.
I call them straw ass. We got Logan Miller taking shots up the ass.
Well, you know,
Bro,
apparently that's cool, right? You
It goes
said
to
that's the best way to do
I mean,
it.
that's the quickest way to get into the bloodstream.
Okay.
If you really want to know how strong a drug is,
Right.
I'd advise you to do that.
So it was real strong.
I would not advise anybody.
If you want, no, I said,
It didn't look.
He found out how strong it was.
I said, if you want to know how strong, if
he found
Hey,
out.
that was a long
So wait, I
straw.
was a little bit. So she blew it up there.
yes.
I thought
blew
she
it.
She
was
blew
like,
and crack up his
No, she
booty
wasn't
hole.
sucking. She
Yeah, I
wasn't
was like, this is
sucking
really good.
dookie out his butt. No.
And no, it didn't.
That's what you thought happened.
Snowfall.
The inside of the straw did look a little weird, you know.
it was just a lot going on.
Some muddy snow coming back.
I know.
Put that mental picture in your mind right now. That's
Oh
gross.
gosh.
That's
But yeah,
nasty.
it was weird. It went from 0 to 100 real quick.
And then he died.
And then he died.
And now we laughing about it.
Seconds
It's
later,
great.
he died.
Yeah, like how does he feel the actor is portraying that role? Like,
Logan Miller.
Come on,
I'm
Logan.
not even laughing that he died. I'm laughing at the way he died. Like, you died because you got blew up your booty.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
That's a good way to go out, though.
I don't
it?
understand. No.
At least he got some head.
I want to see a tape of the producer telling them what's about to happen, though.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, you about to just take some coke up your butt and you gonna die. But you gonna be a CIA agent, so I guess that's cool. You put that on your IMDb.
Hey, no, I did think homeboy, like, remember when Teddy went up to what's the man name that was with him? Was it Alejandro?
Alejandro. That's,
Yeah,
that's,
when
that's
he
his
went up
friend.
to Alejandro and he like, so why didn't you call, you know, the ambulance? I was low key thinking that he set him up too.
No.
But it's like, how can he set him up if he not the one blowing it up his booty? It had to be like he already had some drugs in his system, that he. I mean, I'm not gonna say he planned for this to happen, but
he definitely didn't.
He knew something was gonna go wrong.
Well, he knew he couldn't call the police.
He knew he couldn't call the police with that much coke in the
Yeah,
house.
but until I knew about the coke being hidden, I was just like, dang, what he on?
Oh, I knew the coke was hidden.
Yeah, I knew. My brain went straight there. I was like, oh, he's not calling because he got drugs there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be down in those
My thing
situations.
was how Alejandro found Teddy, where he said, like, Logan, told
Said
me
you
about
gotta
you.
go
He
to.
said, yeah, if you ever need help, go to Teddy. But he was like, I barely knew Logan. Why are you coming to me anyways? Like, that was a little weird. And we don't really know Teddy's past either. It seems like he fell off the deep end, or he's in some type
But
of
it
trouble or
seems
something
that
like
He used
Teddy-
to work for the CIA too, right?
Yeah,
He
but
got
he
kicked
got
out.
like
But
lower assignment or something.
I think
like
Logan knew that. I think Logan
Yeah.
knows that Teddy's willing to help, not that necessarily they were the best of friends. And
Right.
he was right.
that. Like he's down for
Yeah,
the
he's-
cause.
he's desperate
Teddy's,
enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's on his last,
Yeah, he seemed
string
little-
of hope.
little
He's
blown over.
Like, man, what I gotta do to get back in, man?
Back in the game.
Right, he desperate.
Let me get this last assignment, man. I swear to God, I ain't gonna smoke nothing this time. Like,
Yeah, something's
He
up with
desperate
that.
out here, just like
Yeah.
Franklin.
And who's the girl he's talking to on the phone, you think?
His boo.
Yeah, but he's there. She's having an affair or something.
you know, it would be crazy if it's the same chick Oso was talking to.
You think so?
Lucia?
I don't know. I just felt.
I was thinking it was a guy who he was talking to get back in the game. I thought it was him because she said that she heard something from someone about him like trying to get back in the game, and the only person he talked to about that was the white dude that he was talking to. I don't remember his name, but that it was just a scene
a
where he was
superior.
talking. Yeah,
Okay.
so it'd be crazy if he was having an affair with the guy he's asking to help him out.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. So moving on, we have Teddy talking to. Oh no, we just talked about that. My bad. We got next page. My bad. These notes is all bad.
it's so much going on.
It's so
bro.
much
There's a lot
going on in this.
So many moving parts.
So we got Franklin.
Let's talk about how
gonna say his mom.
homeboy, the white boy.
Franklin's mom.
Oh,
That's the next
Franklin's
scene.
mom. Yeah.
What's Franklin's mom really doing? I mean, it
She
looks
property
like
manager,
she the
right?
property
Yeah,
manager.
but
Yeah,
she's
we know
straight.
that.
She was
clean.
blowing up a joint.
Yeah, we
She
know
had
that.
some money
She
and
got
a
gun, too.
But I'm saying,
She a
on the,
G.
yeah, she got a
Who is
gun.
she?
What's on the side though?
What's-
You know what I mean?
What's
Because she
do?
probably running up in their crib like, you give me this money for this rent, or you out of here.
I feel like she's trying to. She is like. So Mr. Tulowitz is like the guy in charge. I think he's like
Right.
probably a Jewish guy based on the last name, and like so she is the person that has to actually collect the money from the people in the hood,
Right.
like who for rent and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And she's probably trying to cover for people because stuff happens, and that's probably like hella stressful.
No, y'all know what she probably doing? Because remember, the landlord called her like, homegirl don't pay her rent on time. She probably robbed
pocketing
her
the
for her
money.
junk. She probably went up in there with that gun, like, give me that money. That's why she had that money. You know?
Like gets a little bit extra on the side.
Well, is she
too?
like?
Yeah, like she
Yeah.
took her
Pocketing
money.
some
Now
of it.
she not giving the
I think
rent.
she's legit. I think she's legit. I think she just has to
seems
deal
like
with
a
people
sweet
like
lady.
she has to deal with people like Jerome and like. Imagine if you're in the hood and it's people like Jerome and what's the
Louis.
like that you have to collect rent from because they running behind. It's not gonna be just like we're kicking you out. you gotta have some protection.
huh? You
Yeah.
and who?
So so you definitely
Let
gotta
me go
like.
get her.
Yeah, I think that's the situation with that.
And what do you guys think about Franklin's pops? I mean, we have a scene in which Franklin rolls up on his dad. Or it was actually Franklin and Louis rolling up on his dad. He starts shedding tears and says, "Nah, just drive on. Like, I don't want to see him." I think his dad strung out on crack.
It's got to be that.
Yeah.
I mean, of course his daddy a crackhead and he's sad about it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, but he out here selling it to people now.
The irony in that, yeah.
And I think in a future episode, we're going to actually see him selling it to his pops.
You think so? He
Really?
Yeah.
gave
That'd
it
be
to
sad.
him.
It's going to happen.
Dang, that's deep.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. It
It's
would
going
be.
to
That's
happen.
deep.
Oh, what about in regards to his white friends? He's got a whole like second life.
Oh,
almost.
yeah.
that
you
was
know,
crazy.
Franklin with his white
Right,
boys.
in the valley.
you know?
Hold on, first of all, homeboy, the white boy mama and daddy, they run a whole porn network.
Porn.
Oh, yeah.
The dad was there too. I didn't even see
That's
the dad.
He was doing the auditions. He was running the auditions.
Oh, he was?
busy.
Mrs. Volpe, is that how you
Yeah.
Oh, they auditioned for that?
Mrs. Volpe? Yeah, that's what they
got
were doing.
audition for the
Yeah.
porn industry.
Anyone can do it.
You can't let anybody.
You got an
in.
audition to be a porn star?
Of course.
Why?
Why not?
It's easy to have sex.
No, but it's not about
though.
that. Yeah, it's about you gotta have stamina. You gotta be able to stay hard for a long time.
Your moan gotta be believable. You know.
I'm not trying to say I audition for one of these things.
This is a whole new show, guys.
This show was real.
Like they want to know if you're gonna split out to the left or the right or up or down. They want to know how much. They want to know what color it's gonna be. It's a lot of things. I'm not trying to say I audition for this. I'm not trying to say I audition for this.
But you know the protocol.
That was specific.
That's very specific. I look into these things, okay? I did my research.
You trying to direct or produce one?
No. I just been approached. And I had the questionnaire. I was
What do you think the acceptance rate is?
Approached?
You think
what
they
you mean you've been approached? Like they were trying to recruit
Like
you?
I was at a party and it was like, yo, we got 3 Korean women. We just need a sexy black man. Like you live in Koreatown, blah, blah, blah. Then they had a questionnaire.
He making this up.
I know.
Okay, fine.
He know too much. He know too much. He making this up.
Hey, say I'm making it up. I didn't take it. I wasn't with it.
You sure?
You wasn't?
I swear to God, I didn't do it. I thought about it. I thought it was like a good woman.
He know the details, but he wasn't with it.
I didn't do it. Nope.
Didn't we pray before this show?
I know. Jesus, take
Hey, honesty is key.
Hey, you're right.
Right,
You thought about it, but you
we
said
like
no.
honesty.
I said no.
You're right.
Wow. Yeah.
Wait, I know we should probably move on, but what you think is the acceptance rate of getting it? You think it's like Harvard like type of like it's like 30% or like
to get
Northridge,
casted and
like
No.
to get accepted into the porn industry?
I think they have categories.
Okay.
Like if you weak, gay porn.
Amateur.
If you cool, granny porn. If you extra spectacular, then you get the hot
whatever
girls,
A-list
you know what I
is.
mean? So they probably got categories, or you gotta do fetishes. I don't know.
Either
Once
way it go,
again,
look, white boy parents, they making bank.
Yeah.
And then they living good off of it to where they sending they child out to go get the coke.
No, they didn't send him out.
Well, no. So
No,
He did
his
that for his
child
girl.
did that for his
Yeah,
girlfriend,
the
which is
family
crazy.
left.
So his mama not doing coke? I thought she was.
No, they were. So basically, they were. The parents get the coke from the Avi
supplier,
guy,
yeah.
the
And
supplier,
he's stealing from the parents.
and he was using the parents' coke because
But
they were
seems like
out
they
of
know it's
town,
pretty
and
open.
so the girlfriend wanted more coke, so
Right.
he sent Franklin for
'Cause
some
he was too
reason.
scared to do it
Yeah,
himself.
so he sends the black guy, and
he was
He didn't even
okay
notice
with
it.
that.
He was okay with that.
That's what I.
He don't even know he set
sure.
Franklin up for the kill. He don't even know he
Well, he
set
said
him
he's
up.
crazy.
He knew he was crazy.
No. Franklin wasn't
No.
set up for a kill. He took that offer.
Because he's trying to make
He
money.
could have just went in and got the bag for his pussy boy.
No, I'm saying
role play.
Franklin did go in there and offer himself up for his services. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take this key and I'm gonna flip it. But I'm saying though, like the white boy didn't even know that that was all him. And if he hadn't have took him there, he wouldn't be selling crack right now.
Exactly. But that's good for Franklin. That's what Franklin wanted. So
But
the white boy was the plug, essentially.
going back though, is when he brought who's his friend Leon
Leon.
to the valley and stuff like that, and seeing how he changed from like Boy in the Hood in Central LA to white boy with all these other white people around and stuff like that was kind of crazy. Like,
You think he was
kind of
different?
fit. Frankie was his name. He was
You think-
Frankie.
yeah.
You think Franklin? You think he acted different?
Yes,
Franklin,
definitely.
he was the same in everything. I
thought he was too.
No, he
Yeah, I
think
changed
he
a
kind
bit.
of like we
I don't
saw
think
it-
he changed.
Don't check out my girls. Don't check out my boy's mom. Like
Yeah.
he was. We don't want any food.
I mean,
like,
but he was like that with the kids too.
I think he's been 100.
Nah,
like,
but here's
whole
the
way.
thing though. Franklin was a little bit more relaxed.
He looked
around the white
happier.
people. He was happier.
Yeah.
He was more relaxed.
But I don't think he was different. I don't think he talked different.
Yeah,
he didn't have a
I
white
think
boy
he,
voice
I
or
think
nothing
he was
like that.
himself.
Me too.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like he remained himself in the whole thing. Like he came out with a good guy with some type of integrity. The only time he really showed that, okay, I got balls and I'm about to be out here doing this is when
Shooting.
he told homeboy don't miss.
Oh well, that
shooting
and then
him,
the scene in with the scene with Claudia.
Oh, with Claudia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
When
was
I
sweet.
say he was acting different, I should have said he talked different. He had the white boy
You
voice.
think I didn't
think
see,
so?
but I didn't see that. I know what you meant, but I just
He
didn't see
had it,
Really?
man. He changed his vernacular. He stopped saying "cuz" or whatever he was saying to his homeboys.
Really?
He didn't cuss.
I didn't
he
catch
did not
that.
cuss around. He might have cussed a couple of times, but it was more like lighthearted. He was like, fuck out of here. Like he changed everything.
I'll say that the only time I really felt like he changed was that when he was like, oh, so you think I'm gonna be the black guy for you? And he's like, I'm always a black guy. Like that was a switch up for me.
Yeah.
I said that was the only time I guess I can hear what y'all saying. But I don't know. I feel like I think
feel
he's
like it's something in
consistent so
his
far.
mind for it to be a practice because he did call his mama out on hers. Like, your white boy's getting
Set it
married.
up.
Hey, we all had that white voice. I have it. I know
Hell
it.
yeah.
You turn it on.
I got a job. Of course I got it.
Oh yeah.
You think I can talk like that?
That's how you gotta get a job, though.
One moment, please.
Come on. Don't let
Yeah, I
me
got the
educate
chocolate lattes in the back. I got you.
Shut up.
I have a more proper voice, but I wouldn't call it a white voice. I can, change
More
up the way I
proper.
say things.
More
But
proper.
More proper.
I don't look. Let me tell y'all. You take it or love it, okay? I come how I am.
Straight up.
No, for real.
That's what's up.
And I really don't change for nobody. Like, I talk like this all the time. All the time. Like, okay, if I'm giving an award or a speech or something, I'm about to be using these big words and,
Okay.
sounding all real nice like I'm running for the president. But other than that, this is me. And this
Straight
is how
up.
I come.
All right. All right. So you're not Franklin.
What we love
Definitely not. Or his
Frankie.
mama.
You never know.
No, y'all ever been younger and hear y'all mama on the phone on an important conversation and her voice changed?
Yeah,
And you're like, who is that? Like, I used to go through that all the time, like, mama. Why you talking like that?
She gotta get a job, She trying to get a job.
Trying to get that paper.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
Just
but,
like Franklin.
That's what you gotta
Just
do.
like
What you gotta do.
Franklin.
You
Yeah.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Took a whole key. He said, "From me a key right now."
But see, that was
And I'm
weird to
gonna
me
flip
too.
it.
I'm trying to figure out
12,000.
why. What's
Because
his-
there was no how he
'Cause he
started
saw
from being the
gold.
kid. Like, don't steal the candy. He seemed like this
No,
nice
no,
little
no, no,
wholesome
no.
kid.
See. It's
And
different.
then he's like, "Yeah, give me a kilo." Like,
it's
what?
different. It's different.
How's
Nah,
it
nah.
different?
With the kids stealing candy, he was stealing candy from the black man. That's the community. Don't steal from your own community.
So you think had it been like Alejandro or something, he would have let him run?
But you're
Yeah,
gonna
if you was
drug
stealing from
infest?
But
Alejandro, it
no,
would've been
he's giving
different.
the drugs to Claudia, who's going to be selling it to black people.
That's
Yeah, so
true, but
he's-
he's not thinking like that.
You don't think so?
He's not. Like the crack epidemic hasn't happened yet. Like he's in
Doesn't
the
realize how
beginning
big
of
it's
it.
gonna
He's
be,
not. He
yeah.
doesn't know that it's going to affect his whole neighborhood. He thinks it's just a drug. He sees his white friends doing it.
He's already
they seem
dealing
happy.
marijuana.
I think what I see is his end game is trying to just get. He said he's trying to get freedom. I think he's
Freedom.
just trying to get him and his mom's up out of there, like as quick as
Yeah,
possible. He
yeah.
doesn't want to go to college. It seems like he could have, like he wants to do something that's gonna be very quick.
He dropped out, didn't he?
Well, he graduated
No,
from
he
high
didn't
school.
go to college
didn't go?
because high school was enough for him.
Yeah, he said that he didn't want to get an office job,
Okay.
and he's pursuing freedom. He said that to the girl. I forgot
Okay.
her name, but,
I felt like he went but dropped
she
out,
into
but
him,
maybe
man.
I missed that. Oh yeah,
She
Melody.
all in.
Yeah.
Miss Parker. She had that scene with Leon
Cutie
walking
pie.
by with the boom
The
box.
pops have been dying.
Andre,
Yeah.
what's up, Andre? Who you talking to?
Can't say hi to nobody. That's funny as hell.
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
She
though.
cute though.
She was
she-
cute.
She cute. They'd
cool.
be a good couple. They really would.
she coming in for the free Boone's liquor though. Boone's.
She came in to talk.
Y'all know what Boone's is?
Nah.
No.
That's like you ever had Mad Dog 2020?
No.
Is this like
Heard of it.
a 40?
Is it like moonshine?
That's like the cheap
Malt.
wine it's like cheap malt
Liquor.
wine liquor in the hood, and then Boone's is lower than that.
Damn.
Yeah,
That shit, is it flammable?
most likely.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if you gonna get free liquor, why go for Boone's? Like,
Something better than that?
I'm like, huh?
Right.
Like, I don't know. You might want to check Melody. I don't know if I'm right with her.
Her brain a little
Yeah,
off.
she a little off, bro. Like,
That's funny. I
Look,
didn't
that's
even know that.
probably all she know. That's probably all she been introduced to. Don't do her like
at
that.
least get Hennessy or something. I'm just saying.
I didn't even notice that. That's funny. Yeah.
Oh, I know. You did the Boone's. I'm like, what?
It was something she could drink straight though,
It is. It's very.
because she was down in that whole bottle
It's
by
very
herself.
sugary. It's very sugary. Very sugary.
So how do y'all feel about the first episode compared to what y'all expected so far?
Literally, I thought when it was like, it's a storm coming and her name Cocaine, I'm thinking like the white people. Let me not. Yeah. Okay.
No, say it. Go ahead. Say white
I'm
people.
thinking literally
Say
like
Caucasians if you want.
the Caucasians, the CIA, all of them about to just get the dropping coke in the black neighborhoods. Like, y'all sell this and just start. Like it's their fault. I didn't think it's this dang near black on black crime. You gonna go? You gonna go and flip this key and sell it to your neighborhood and mess up your people
But
when.
see, they don't know that yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then we kind
but
of got the
this is
the
1983.
CIA thing with Teddy when he was that Alejandro guy came to him and said, "We need you to do this."
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I
help.
didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. I expected it to be all, the CIA and, they did this, they initiated, they ran it, and then they started giving it to black people to sell. But he took his own initiative. He went up like, I got you. Yeah. My people, you about to have a bigger market. Like, they gonna buy this stuff. And I'm just like, wow.
Well, I mean, you guys seen The Wire, right? Anyone?
Yeah, I have not.
No.
I have not, honestly.
I'm not a Wire.
Well, I mean, it's similar to that, but it's in Baltimore, and it's not the crack epidemic, but it's like you're feeding your own people this drug, and everyone's dying from it. You're killing your own people, but you're making money off of it. You're the dope man. So it's like, it's black on black crime, but in a different
it's on a different level. Well, I think that's what because we were talking about this, but I'm curious to see how historically relevant or consistent it'll be. But I think it's on every level, like federal, the African Americans in the community, everyone contributed to how it affected the whole community.
And you gotta remember, Franklin's still a kid at this point. He's not really thinking about the end game. Yeah. And I think the show alludes to the fact that people in the community know it's bad for the community. When Franklin goes to Jerome to get some help, Jerome immediately shuts him down.
He's like, I only sell weed.
Yeah, he said, money ain't nothing but a place for a cracker's face to be on. Is that what he says? Yeah. Money ain't nothing but them crackers' face on it. That's what he says.
Wow.
I didn't say
that's the thing. Even though Jerome, he is basically selling all the weed, and he has a lot going on. I just feel like he know what's up. He knew that this was a problem. He knew that this was going to be something that killed their whole this was going to be something that killed their whole neighborhood. Yeah, he knew it was going to
That's all that was.
Y'all are funny.
He knew it was going to take his people out. And so he was like, if it comes to money and my people, I'm going to choose my people. So Jerome had a good head on his shoulders with that, and he was trying to teach his nephew something, but apparently his nephew just ain't there.
That's when Louis popped
steps in.
Because she know what's up.
Because she's
about that paper.
She know. First of all, she own that, and then second of all, she know. All right, this about to make us some big money. We gonna go do this, even if I gotta risk my life. Homegirl Claudia crazy as hell.
Yeah.
So let's back it up a bit. Let's back it up a bit. So Franklin goes to Jerome. Yeah. Jerome shuts him down.
Which I think is telling that Jerome said no. You know what I mean? Especially the type of guy
I'm saying that Jerome chooses his people over money.
Right.
He'll let his people get high and be, on cloud nine, high off the weed, but he's not about to let his people, lose their brain off no sugar.
But Louis, she's with it. She's trying to save Franklin's life. I think first of all, she was just like, "Yo, Franklin."
No, she won't in on the bread.
No.
You think she's worried about him? Because if you worried about him, why are you gonna help him?
No, because here's the thing. Louis even says to him in the car after he drops off the stuff to Claudia. She says, "Hey, look, I think you need to just introduce Claudia to your Israeli friend and get out now while you still can." She tells him that. So she was really just trying to save him. But when she sees that he's really about this, she's like, all right, if you're going to do it big. Here, take this gun right here.
Right. But if she's really trying to save him, she's not going to introduce him to a source, though.
No, she was trying to save him because if he didn't bring that,
she
needed
to
take him to somebody who got some money.
She also could have told him to take the drugs back, which could also get him killed.
That would have killed. Yeah.
No, but I'm just.
Yeah.
First of all,
this one is not going to necessarily keep him safe either.
No. But it would have at least kept him alive. You can't bring him back.
Maybe she doesn't even know if they get out of that room. If he didn't say what he said to Claudia, they wouldn't have did.
Though,
because she didn't have a good relationship with Claudia.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, did y'all peep how he made his? Y'all peep how he made his $4,000 profit though.
He did. He said 16,000.
He only asked him to bring back 12,000. He said, "No, I need y'all to run me 16."
Well, you gotta flip it. Yeah, you're supposed to do that. How is he gonna make money? Why would you risk your life to make no profit?
Right.
Yeah.
He did that. Yeah. I'm like, I like your strategy. We gonna up that another grand next time.
The 444. He out here.
They ain't just not on his people though. He ain't have to do it like that. But it's okay.
We'll see.
All right, so Teddy Mack, man. I'm gonna call him Teddy Mack. His real name is Teddy Pendergrass. No, it's not. It's
Teddy McDonald.
Teddy McDonald. Yeah. Teddy Mack.
He's sad.
Is he really working for the CIA?
Like,
I'm confused.
Yeah.
He real distraught. Like, something ain't right.
Something happened. I feel something happened to him where he was like Top Gun, and then he messed something up, and now he's just demoted to
I don't think he was ever Top Gun.
I think he was.
Because when somebody's Top Gun, they have Top Gun tendencies.
Well, because when she was on the phone, when he was on the phone with that lady, she said something about you being exiled. So he was somewhere prominent, and then he got kicked out.
He wasn't Top Gun,
He wasn't Top Gun.
Like
maybe he was on a positive track.
No, did you see how he held the gun when he
ain't done no field work.
If he was Top Gun,
he ain't done no field work.
No.
He ain't done no field work.
Did you see Avi with the gun? Did you see Avi with the gun? He just pulled it like, hey, I'm gonna shoot you.
But CIA don't mean you good with a gun. He could be in the office.
It means you confident.
Maybe.
Confident.
I think
there was so many.
He was doing something better than what he was doing right now.
He was a little scary.
True.
I think so. I think I mean, he got knocked out of something because that's obvious. They said that you got exiled out.
You know, we see him living the sad life. Like he seemed like he was coming from.
Because the government ain't no joke. Once they kick you out, you out.
Yeah.
Well, this is I think this is the component of the crack epidemic where the government was also very much involved. Yeah, I think that's what that's his character.
It's a whole war going on. That's what Alejandro said. He said it's a whole war going on, and he needs to get his people out the jungle. So it's sell this crack or they die.
So those are gonna be interesting components to see how they explain that.
And it almost
how it got here.
It almost looked like Teddy cared for that. Like he almost looked sympathetic.
He down for the cause. He's trying to help.
Well, then also I think he's into it because he wants to get out of.
Oops.
He talking.
He wants to get out of being on the Aero Aviation desk. Or whatever.
He's on punishment right now.
Yeah, he wants to help because then he'd be doing something worth his while.
Right.
Not because he actually cares to get these people out of the jungle.
That
but because
aviation
he wants
thing's a front.
Well, and then he probably about to get a cut out of this too.
Yeah.
He probably about to, and it's going to give him some type of power because that's what he's looking for. He's looking for significance and power. Like that's why he came to the people like, y'all, I got this. I'm the man for the job. They like, no, you're not. He like, yes, I am. So and he real distraught. He has a lot going on. You can tell, and he's ready to take his next step. He ready for a shift to happen in his life, and he on it. Like he's not playing.
I think we're gonna see a lot of character development with Teddy.
Definitely.
I'm hoping some of these blur together because it's like almost 4 different story character arcs.
It's pretty complex.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of when he was cleaning up Logan's murder scene and all the blood that was there?
Very hesitant. Once again, didn't seem too confident in it.
I'm confused on how the blood got on the window, the glass, all of that, and he threw up and fell out.
My thought is that Alejandro killed the girls, maybe. Because they could tell.
Think so. You think so?
No.
But where would all that blood come from?
I mean, it would have been more blood if he killed the girls.
Sheets, he found in the missing earring later on in the episode.
Oh yeah.
The girls were mad at him for not calling the ambulance.
And we see the girls?
We never saw them again. That's a good actually.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
There's no reason for blood to be everywhere.
Unless, while homegirl was giving head, some of the blood fell out on her head and she flung it off her.
I don't know, because you can't.
It hit the window.
It would be smart to kill them too, because it looked like she was running to go call the ambulance.
Oh, that's right.
That could have been a reason.
No.
Yeah, okay, so that's what it is. Alejandro, he took them out because you can't leave any witnesses.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna know the truth if this gets out, if they are alive. And then homegirl was so upset about him not calling the ambulance, so it was like he had to.
Yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, they was probably just bagging it anyways. Like they was just workers.
They didn't even know the drugs was there. Probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They were just there for a good time.
They probably loved the drugs. They were were probably on that, and they was doing what they had to do to get it.
See, Alejandro is a head honcho though.
He's a boss.
You know what I mean? He doesn't hesitate. Like he even knew Teddy Mac had the gun under the door when he caught
he's an expert.
You know what I mean?
Because he's a soldier. That's what he told him. He said, "I'm a soldier." Yeah. He said, "I came."
He looking out for his people.
Yeah, he looking out for his people. He ready. He know what's up. He's trained fully.
All right, let's move on to predictions for the next episode.
That's hard to do.
Predictions.
So much.
Now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I don't have any concrete predictions, but I think we'll see more of Lucia. I like calling her Lucia. We'll see more from her. We'll figure out what they got going on. They have something weird with Oso and whatnot, because we only saw him twice, maybe.
Yeah, they got a lot to explain.
Yeah,
it's a good one. I don't even know.
Portia, I know you got something.
I mean, you did name one thing. You said that, or was it you said that he gonna be selling to his daddy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's really sad, but I could definitely agree on that. And then I believe, Claudia is gonna want in from, the head honcho that Franklin, she's going to somehow be connected with him in a way. She's going to either meet him or she's going to want to, be the next distributor, try to find out who he is. Because when Franklin was describing him, she's like, oh, okay, so you got boss, and then whoever sent you got enough boss to send you to my face to tell me what you just said. So I believe that, she's going to try to find out who that is. Yes, she's going to give him the money. Yes, he's going to flip it, and he's going to gain the man's trust. But it's going to be in a way for Claudia to, manipulate him into her getting in the top seat. That's what I feel.
What if he flips on Claudia and takes her out because she's coming too nosy?
Who, Franklin?
Yeah.
He not about that life.
I don't see him as a killer.
Not now.
I mean, y'all saw in previews when he was, he had somebody in a chair, and he was like, "Give me my money," and homeboy didn't have the money, so he had to hit him.
See, I feel like Oso somehow, some way is about to become Franklin's hitman. Not soon, but just sometime in the future. Franklin's gonna be like, "Look, man, I got this paper. I know you keep losing these fights, but maybe you
I wouldn't send nobody who loses fights to go kill somebody.
No. But also, if Oso's losing fights in the ring, he got a lot of anger, a lot of pent up anger, and that's his homeboy. So I mean, losing a fight in the ring is one thing. That's trained fighters. He's not gonna lose outside the ring though with regular people. Think about that. He knows that. Franklin's gonna think about that.
Regular people got guns though.
That's true, but Oso got a gun.
Fair.
And Oso's crazy. He's living out of his truck.
Oso is literally getting shook by a female.
He is now, first episode.
In his face.
The luchador master.
Right.
He gonna come back.
Yeah.
What about you, man?
Man, I don't know. It's too much for me.
Too much?
I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing Franklin in the girl's relationship, the girl next door, just to see what's there. I think that's the only lighthearted component of the show. So
Miss Parker.
Other than that, man, they just got so much to explain. I'm just curious about what Teddy's gonna do and all that type of stuff. So I don't know. I'm not even gonna try.
I'm just praying his mama don't get on crack.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No.
Cause
she gonna find out that he's selling though.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
She's gonna find out.
How you think she gonna feel about that?
Man, she gonna be upset, and she probably gonna cuss him out. But at the end of the day, she gonna like that bread.
But when he put them 16K on the table,
didn't Jerome mention that when he came to him about selling the crack? He was like, or something like, he's like, Sissy better not know about this. You don't want Sissy finding out, like that you're even selling weed or something like that. So
they was selling weed, not coke.
Yeah, she wouldn't be happy about it.
And let's not forget, Franklin was making $3 as a cashier.
It's the 80s though.
Over at Boom.
That goes a long way.
So I kind of feel for him here. Like, I don't know, like if I was in the same situation, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't take a bullet to the chest, but.
Yeah, I just wish he would have had more of like a thought. Like, he was just all about like, well, then give me a kilo. Like, he didn't even think about it. He was like, well, give it to me.
See,
He did think about it. He took 2 seconds. He took 2 seconds. He said, what got him was when he pulled out $200, and then the man was like, you can't afford my stuff.
Yeah.
He said, oh, I can't afford this. Let me find out how I can. Because this is big money right here. Yeah. So he was ready.
It could have been smoother if he just went through the Volpes, though. We just like, hey, Volpe, Mr. Volpe, the dude who's the porno director. Yeah. Hey, front me a key. I mean, he probably would have to give him back maybe $13,000 or $14,000, but it would have been a safer route.
He's trying to get as much money as he can as quick as he can. True. Yeah, that's the. I guess that's the end game. That's freedom for him.
All right. Mm-hmm. So we're wrapping it up. Thank you for joining us on the AfterBuzz first episode of Snowfall pilot episode. Once again, my name is Emmanuel Wright. You can find me on all social medias at Dear Vits. What about yourself?
Thanks for watching, y'all. And once again, I am Porchia Carter. You can find me on all social media at Porchia Carter, except Instagram, Porchia_Carter.
Hey guys, Chelsea Stark Jones. Thank you so much. You can find me on Twitter at the LB Playbook and on Instagram at C_S Jones.
And I'm DeAnjilo. You can hit me up on Twitter at DeAnjilo TV and at DeAnjilo on Instagram. Be sure to comment on YouTube. Give us 5 stars. Actually, there's no reason for nothing below 5 stars, so just do all that. Hit us up with the questions, whatever your thoughts are, whatever you want us to talk about next week. Thanks for joining us, though, for sure.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Deuces.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Those are the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.